Good morning all. So in previous lecture we have studied this graph, that what is fraction of molecule and what is the most probable kinetic energy, right? So in this respect we have to study this graph a little bit more, that how the temperature depend upon the rate of reaction. This is a topic, right? We are doing the dependence of rate of reaction on temperature. In that we have studied that for any chemical reaction, if we increase the temperature by 10 degree, what will happen? The rate constant is nearly doubled. So we will study this through a graph, that means graphical representation. So suppose this is the graph which is plotted at temperature T, right? Now what we have to study? We have to study a reaction with rise in temperature by 10 degree. So how the scientists plotted the graph, that this is a temperature T. Now if they rise the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius, now what they observe, that graph is something like this, right? Graph is something like this. Now this is the graph of temperature plus 10 degree, that is rising temperature by 10 degrees Celsius. So this they observe the graph is something like this. Now if we will observe that where the molecules are reacting, so when the molecules have higher kinetic energy, then they will react. So suppose we take this point, right? This is the point of the first graph, that is a temperature T. So initially this much molecules are reacting. How much? This much. Initially this much molecules are reacting effectively. If they will effectively collide, then the reactant will be converted into product. So suppose at temperature T, this much molecules are colliding effectively. Now why we are taking that much? Only because they have the highest kinetic energy. As we move there, the kinetic energy increases, right? So this much molecules are colliding effectively. Now what they observe, that if we rise the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius, the graph is something like this. Now what does this shows? That if we increase the temperature, the graph is shifted something there in the right side, and the kinetic energy of the molecules is increased. Initially this much molecules have highest kinetic energy, this much, right? And after the 10 degree rise, this much molecules have highest kinetic energy. This is initial and this is final. So what it is observed, that after increasing the temperature, this is the extra molecules which start to collide effectively, right? This much. So now as we can see from the graph, that after 10 degree rise, the collision, that means effective collision, is also doubled. Earlier is this much, and after the 10 degree rise, the collision is this much, right? This is we observe from this graph कि अगर हमारे पास temperature T पे हम graph plot करते हैं, then the graph is something like this, where the highest kinetic energy is this much. That means they are doing effective collision. And if we increase the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius, the graph is plotted something like this. That means the effective collision of the molecules is increased. And how much it is increased? It is nearly doubled of this. This area is nearly doubled of this, right? So it is observed from the graph also. Okay. So as I have written there, that fraction of additional molecules which react at T plus 10 degrees Celsius. That means this much. And these are the molecules which are reacting at temperature T, right? So now what is observed, that increasing the temperature of the substance increases the fraction of molecule, right? If we increase the temperature, the fraction of molecules is also increased, right? This is observed from the graph. Now it is very clear from the diagram that the curve of T plus 10 degrees Celsius, this curve, right? What is observed? That this area of the molecules having energy greater than the activation energy, or we can say that this is doubled. And if the this area is doubled, that means the rate of reaction is also doubled. So this is the dependence of temperature on the rate of reaction, right? Now, after this graph, we will come on to the mathematical equation which was given by Arrhenius. Now, what is the Arrhenius equation? So this is the Arrhenius equation, that K is equals to AE to the power minus EA by RT. This is power minus EA by RT, right? Now, what is these constants, or we can say alphabets here? So where K, we all know that is rate constant. A, that is this is Arrhenius factor, Arrhenius equation. So this is Arrhenius factor, and as it is used before this E is exponent. So before this E, so it is also known as pre-exponential factor, right? Now EA is activation energy, capital R is the gas constant, which we have studied in ideal gas equation also, right? And as we are using the energy term, and energy is measured in joules, so which value we have to use here for the R? That is 8.314 joule per mole per Kelvin, right? So that value we have to use because we are using the energy term here. So for R, we will also use the joule wala term, right? Now T is the temperature. So this is Arrhenius equation, and these are the constant or alphabets which denote, right? Now we will calculate this Arrhenius equation for different temperatures also, right? Now Arrhenius equation can be written as this and can be written in different form. So look at the different form, that is this. So this is Arrhenius equation. If we take natural log on both sides. Now what does natural log means? So natural log means that log base E, right? And the log we use is the log base 10. We know the values of log base 10, and natural log means log base E, right? So we are taking natural log. So either you write log E or you can write it as ln in short, right? So now taking natural log on both sides, what will happen? This will become ln K is equals to ln A e to the power minus EA by RT. Now I have already told you about log, some formulas of log. So write one more formula, that log AB is equals to log A plus log B, right? So this is the formula which we have to use. As you can see that log A into B. So we can use log A plus log B, right? Doesn't matter if this is a natural log or log base 10. This formula can be applied on both of the terms, right? So now apply the formula. So it will become ln K, applying this. So ln K is equals to now ln of A plus log A, so this is log A, and plus ln of E power minus EA by RT, right? Now we have to solve this equation. So we have to apply one more formula. Now why we take natural log and not log base 10? So the only motto is to term it as 1, because log base E is equals to 1. So we are taking log base E and it is already E here. So this is always 1, right? So now put the value here. So it will become ln K is equals to ln A plus, now this is 1. And always remember for the power, when we are using log base something with respect to power, the power will shift, we can say, forward. If this is ln log base e to the power x, right? What is here? That e to the power 1. So it is 1. If it's e to the power x, then it is equals to x, right? Now what is here? That log e e to this power minus Ea by RT. Now what will it become? Power will shift in the forward, so it will become minus Ea by RT. Again I am telling you that what we have done here, that log base E is always 1. Why? Because it has a power 1. Now always remember that E की जो भी power होगी, that power will come forward. That means that is the value of log base E. Right? So if log base E has a power of x, there will be x. It is y, there will be y. So what is here, that log base E power minus Ea by RT. So this is shifted here. That means like this. And this is already 1. Log E is already 1. Right? So this is the formula what we derived. So this is another form of the Arrhenius equation. Right? Or you can convert this natural log into log base 10. And how will convert it? By multiplying 2.303. This we have studied in electrochemistry also. Right? So multiply 2.303 and this will be converted into log base 10 K. Again 2.303 log base 10 A. Log base 10 generally means this 10. This. इसकी values हमें पता होती हैं, right? And minus Ea by RT. Now divide whole equation by 2.303. अगर हम पूरी equation को 2.303 से divide कर देते हैं, what will happen? This 2.303 will be cancelled. So log K is equals to this 2.303 will be cancelled. Log A plus, and this will become 2.303 RT. Right? What we have to do here, that we have to multiply whole equation by 2.303 and this will become like this. Right? So this is, we can also say, the another form of the Arrhenius equation. Either this in the log base 10 form or this in the natural log form. Okay. So as we have to study about the dependence of temperature with respect to the rate of reaction, right? So we'll plot a graph between the rate constant. This is rate constant, and rate constant depends on the rate of reaction, that is directly proportional. We have studied the rate law expression, that rate is equals to a constant K into concentration of reactants raised to the power some exponent, right? So this is rate constant K and this is temperature T. So we have to discuss about the temperature dependence. So as you can see that in this formula or in this expression there is a minus sign, right? So what we can say, that this rate constant is proportional to activation energy, but inversely, not directly. If it will be plus, then they are directly proportional to each other, right? And rate constant and temperature are inversely proportional if there is a plus sign. But as we can see that this in this expression there is a minus sign here, that means the proportionality just reverses. So if the rate of reaction increases, then how it will be increased? If the activation energy is decreased, right? So if activation energy decreases, minus sign shows the decrease. So if activation energy decreases, then the rate of reaction increases, right? And what about temperature? So these, if we see from the equation, these are inversely proportional, but there is a minus sign here. That means proportionality reverses. So if we increase the temperature, that means the rate constant increases. Why? As the proportionality inverses here. So now we'll plot a graph between 1 by T and log K. 1 by T and log K. So this, suppose we are taking the temperature here, right? So what is happening, that if the temperature is decreasing like this, right? This. So what is happening here? If the temperature will decrease, then 1 by T will increase, right? Then log K will also increase like this. राइट। जैसे जैसे हम क्या कर रहे हैं, टेम्परेचर कम कर रहे हैं. एंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डिक्रीजिंग टेम्परेचर? दैट मीन्स 1/T is increasing, right? Suppose we are talking about 1/15 and we are talking about 1/25. So which value is greater if we decrease the temperature? So see here, the temperature is decreased, so this value will be greater, na? As denominator is smaller, so the value will be greater. Larger the denominator, or we can say greater the denominator, this value will be smaller, right? You can calculate this by yourself also, right? So as we decrease the temperature, that means 1/T value is increasing. That means log K is also increasing, right? So we have plotted a graph between 1/T. That means if 1/T will increase, the log K will increase, right? So this is the graph. Now we have to study about the temperature. So let us modify this equation between two temperatures. Now how we'll modify this between two temperatures? Suppose at this equation we are taking a temperature T1, and for another temperature T2 we will also write this equation. So what will it become? Now suppose we are taking any temperature T1. So at temperature T1 the equation will become log K1, because if the temperature will alter, the rate of reaction will also alter. That means rate constant will change. So at temperature T1 log K1 is equals to log A. A is Arrhenius factor, that is constant, minus EA upon 2.303 R T1. So here two of the factors are changed, which we have to study dependence of temperature on rate of reaction. Now if we take another temperature, that is at temperature T2, so what will be the rate of what will be this equation will become? So log K2. Now if the temperature will change, so rate of reaction will also change. That means rate constant will also change. So log K2 is equals to again constant minus E upon 2.303 R, and temperature will change T2, right? So this is two equations for the different temperature T1 and T2 where the rate constants are different, that is K1 and K2, right? Now suppose if we minus this equation, if we subtract equation first and equation second, what will it become? So now subtract equation 1 from the equation 2. So this is equation 2. So LHS will be written on the LHS side and equals to RHS will be written on the RHS side, right? So log K2, because we are subtracting from 2, that means log K2 minus log K1, right, is equals to log A minus EA 2.303 R T1 minus log A. Now put a bracket here because we are using more than one terms, minus EA 2.303 R T, oh sorry, this is T2 and this is T1, right? So subtracting 1 from the 2, right? Now if we open the bracket, this will become minus log A and minus minus will become plus, right? So log A and minus log A, this is plus log A and minus log A, this will be cancelled, right? So this is cancelled. Now log K2 minus log K1, we can apply log A minus log B. So log A minus log B is log A upon B. So log A, that is K2, by B, K1. So we have applied the formula here, right? Now plus EA 2.303 RT1, I have shifted plus term forward so as to write in a manner only, right? So plus को हमने पहले लिख लिया, that is EA 2.303 RT1 and minus of EA 2.303 RT2. Now what we will do, take common this part, EA by 2.303 R. So if we will take common, that is EA 2.303 R. What will be left? That is 1 upon T1 minus, this will be also common, so 1 upon T2, right? and this is equals to log K2 by K1, right? Now this is the equation, and if we take LCM here, then there will be another equation also. So if we take LCM, it will become T1 T2, and T2 will shift here, that is T2 minus T1. So this is our final equation in which we have to do numericals also, that is log K2 by K1 is equals to EA 2.303 R T2 minus T1 by T2. So in this we have done our dependence of temperature on the rate of reaction, right? So on this we have completed our topic of dependence of rate of reaction on temperature, right? So on next lecture we will do about the effect of catalyst on the rate of reaction. Thank you.